Welcome to RMU Focus, the show where we cover all things RMU. I'm Bailey Stazer.
And I'm Owen McLaren. Today is Groundhog Day, a singular day that determines what the weather is in store for the next 6 weeks. Punxsutawney Phil officially saw his shadow this morning. That means that there's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. RMU had a Groundhog Day celebration this morning with t-shirts, food, and more, with students and faculty guessing and watching to see what Phil will see. With 6 more weeks of winter predicted by Phil, will we see another big storm like last week? We shall see as the semester rolls on.
Do you want to improve your resume? The Career and Professional Development Center is hosting a program to help make your resume stand out, with tips and skills that employers will be amazed with. This program will take place in Benjamin Rush Center in 104 at 2 to 2:50 p.m. on February 4th. College can be stressful, especially when it comes to finding internships and jobs, but you're in luck. On February 5th from 12:30 to 1:30 p.m., the Career and Professional Development Center is hosting a program on how to help you find an internship. You will learn an overview of an internship searches, strategies, and resources. The process to request academic internship will be covered. Come to Benjamin Rush in room 104 for this amazing opportunity.
You think you wouldn't have to have the best talent at RMU? Well, RMU has a talent show just for you. This Friday at the Olson Family Basement, you can show off your moves, support other students, or just be there for the food and fun. The show starts at 6 and entry tickets are $3 each.
RMU Sports had a busy week full of matchups. After their game against Purdue-Fort Wayne, the RMU men's basketball team returns home to host Wright State at the UPMC Event Center on February 4th. This matchup is selected for national television on ESPNU. Tip-off starts at 7 p.m.
The women's basketball team is aiming to extend their winning streak after winning against IU Indy 76-71 on Sunday. They play the University of Green Bay this Thursday here at the UPMC Event Center at 11 a.m. They also have a game against the University of Milwaukee at home on Saturday at 2. The Colonials currently have 15 wins and 7 losses in the season so far.
Come out and support our RMU men's hockey team on February 6th as they host Knish University for a back-to-back game at Clearview Arena, starting at 7 p.m. Go Colonials.
The women's hockey team is hoping to come off a losing streak with their next 2 games. They face the University of Delaware Blue Hens this Friday and Saturday. Both games will be home games at Clearview Arena, both starting at 3 o'clock.
After their competition on January 30th, the women's track and field team will return to Penn State for the Skies Sabic Challenge on February 7th.
Now on to some fun events going on in the Berg this week. There are still tickets available to see one of the biggest musicals out there. Wicked currently is being performed here until the 15th at the Benham Center. If you want to defy gravity and get out of your seat, get those tickets on the Pittsburgh Cultural Trust website.
Monster Jam is back. You will be at the edge of your seat during this intense action event with trucks over 12,000 pounds flying through the air, especially with fan favorites returning like Gravedigger, El Toro Loco, and Sparkle Smash. This is an event you won't want to miss. This event is through February 6th through the 8th. Tickets are on sale now at PPG Paints Arena, along with the showtimes.
This Saturday, the band Ghost Hounds will be playing their way into town after the release of their 5th album, Almost Home. They will be performing at the Byham Theater Saturday, starting at 7:30 p.m. The band has been praised for being one of the best home rock bands in history, so make sure to get tickets, and they can be purchased on their tour website.
Penguin fans, are you ready for tonight? With the Olympics just around the corner, the Pittsburgh Penguins start off their action-packed week tonight against the Ottawa Senators at PPG Paints Arena. Puck drop is at 7 p.m. Then they will head back on road to play against the New York Islanders at 7:30 p.m. And to wrap up the week, they play against the Buffalo Sabres on Thursday at 12:30 p.m.
Coming up next, we have RMU-TV General Manager and RMU Live producer Jordan Warwick here at the desk.
So don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Because it's been difficult because I hadn't been able to see my grandchildren.
I can't wait to get back to field trips with my school.
Not having to think about putting on a mask.
I really can't wait to get back to life, really.
I miss all my friends. I miss taking pictures in school.
An expression on someone's face when you do something nice for them.
COVID-19 vaccines are available, and they're the first step to safely getting back to things we miss most. Visit getvaccineanswers.org so you can make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
It's time to make an informed decision about COVID-19 vaccines. The dangerous new Delta variant is more than twice as contagious as the original virus and can affect anyone. Right now, 9 out of 10 hospitalizations and deaths from COVID are among unvaccinated people. Getting vaccinated might save your life, and there's now an option that's fully approved by the FDA. Learn more at getvaccineanswers.org.
Honorary Forest Ranger Betty White here, lending a hand to my dear friend Smokey Bear, because for years he's only said,
only you can prevent wildfires.
But there's a lot more to say. Like, if you park your car on tall, dry grass, the hot exhaust pipe can start a wildfire. So keep the animals safe, especially the cute shirtless one. Go to SmokeyBear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Welcome back to RMU Focus.
We're going to send it over to Joey at the desk.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with Jordan Warwick, the RMU TV GM and producer of RMU Live. Jordan, thanks for sitting down and chatting with me today.
Of course, Joey. Thank you for having me.
Yep. So I first just want to just ask you, what are your roles as being the RMU TV GM? I know you've only been it for about a few weeks now, and producer of one of the TV shows on RMU TV.
Yeah, so like you said, I am the TV GM now and the producer of RMU Live. With that, I'm also a studio technician as well. So with my position as TV General Manager, basically my role is to kind of oversee all of the shows that we have for RMU TV, which is of course this show, RMU Focus, Sports Talk in the Berg, CSC, and RMU Live, and hopefully this semester Bobby Mill Game Show. So I kind of oversee those shows and just help anything what the producers need, trying to make sure that the shows run smoothly and everything like that. For my role as RMU Live producer, my job is to basically figure out kind of how the show is going to look, come up with the stories and the different elements on the show, from whether that's things like graphics or what packages we're going to do. That is basically my job of stacking all of that.
So I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, you have a pretty interesting story of how you became producers RMU.
Yeah.
For RMU Live, care to say with us?
Yeah. So last it was last retreat. Every year we go to the golf course near RMU at the island, and I was trying to get a golf ball out of the little river, and the former producer of Sports Talk, Casey, he hit my finger with a golf club, and my finger my nail kind of split open, and it was all bloody. Had to go to the ER, and the person that took me to the ER was former RMU Live producer Melina Kniff. She on the right there, she told me that she still didn't have a AAP yet for her show, and I was interested in doing some AAP work. So I was like, okay, I'll do it, and it's been magic ever since.
So what are your some of the responsibilities that you have, as now a head producer and also now being the TV GM?
I mean, well, it's a lot of responsibilities. It's it can be tough sometimes trying to figure out a balance with all of that, because I am the first person to produce and be TV GM at the same time. So I'm trying to find that balance of doing both of those jobs. So I make mistakes. I do mess up sometimes, but I will say that that's a good message for everyone, that even if you mess up, to keep trying and keep going and stuff like that. So I'm just just steadily week by week trying to find a balance here.
So you see like challenges and like overcoming them. How do you mentor the people that are either producers for other shows, APs, or just people that are getting into TV?
Yeah, well, I mean, I try with everybody to kind of, just for the new people coming into TV, I kind of try to just figure out what they want to do with TV, and then try to maximize their skill set to the best of my and their abilities. And then from there, if it's I will either guide them and teach them myself, especially if it's in a role that I am more familiar with, or I will try to get someone that I know is an expert in this role and kind of teach them there. So I just try to understand what everybody is good at and try to put everyone in the best position to succeed possible.
And before I let you go, I just want to ask one thing. What's something that you want to improve here at RMU TV, and just one thing that you want to see happen before you graduate?
Yeah, I mean, well, this was an organization that used to win awards. We have not won awards in, I think, 6 years. I think the last one was 2019 maybe. But I just want to see us compete with the other big schools around our area. I want to see our work get credited, and I want to see our work get recognized, because I believe that we do work just as good as any of the other TV places, the student-run TV places around here, if not better. So I just want to leave RMU TV in the best position that I possibly can.
Are you confident that some of the shows can win awards?
Absolutely. Yes, for sure. Yeah. We have the talent, we have the quality. We just need to just have the consistency there.
All right. So Jordan, that's all the time I have for you today. Thank you for coming out once again. Make sure to watch RMU Live on RMU TV at 4 p.m. on Fridays. Bailey, Owen, back to you guys.
Thanks, Joey. Coming up next, we have a special debate segment with our very own Trent Marks.
Stay tuned. We will be right back.
Every day,
Millions of people are connecting
and even though we're overcoming obstacles,
watching each other's backs,
and banding together.
we should still make an effort.
We should still make an effort.
to get to know each other,
On a deeper level. Father,
cosplayer,
mentor.
actor.
It's time we take a step forward
It's time we take a step forward.
Come together.
and discover
How accepting our differences
can make us stronger.
Sam, Elmo.
Oh, hey, Julia. You ready to play band with us? I'm going to play my clarinet.
And Elmo's gonna play his drum. Drum loud.
Oh, well, you know what to do, Julia.
Julia knows.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music. Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Can I get the now bar, please?
$1.
Have a good one.
Got it.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey.
Let me get a now bar.
Sure. $1.
Appreciate you.
Got it.
Focus.
Let's send it to Trent to see what hot takes of RMU are up for debate this week.
Hello
Hello and welcome to Hot Take Roulette. I'm Trent Marks, and today I will be joined by random pairs of contenders as they pick a piece of paper from a hat, and on that paper will be an RMU hot take that they must debate. At the end of each round, I will decide whose take is hot and whose take is not. In this first round, I am joined by the Minecraft maniac, Dylan Kashak, and the Skylanders lover, Noah Tennant. Now, I'm going to have you guys pick your first topics out of this RMU hat. All right. What are our first debate topics?
We have Romo's is better than Yorktown.
The shuttle is the best source of transportation.
Okay.
Now let's get into these debates. Why do you think that, Romo's is better than Yorktown?
Well, let's get into it, Trent. You see, I have eaten at Romo's a total of, I'd say about 2 times, and those 2 times were probably the best experience I've had food-wise. You see, they have a ton of different options. They have a bakery with pastries, and they even have all of those pastries set out in a glass container that you can see. You can walk through and browse what they have before you order. You can order through a screen that's anonymous. There's 2 screens, so 2 different people can order at the same time. And then when your order is ready, they call your name. If you go to Yorktown, they call a number. It feels so impersonal. It doesn't feel like your food is made with love. But when you go to Romo's, you know that when you get that raspberry smoothie, lemonade, whatever I had that one time, it was made with care and love.
And Noah, do you disagree or agree with this topic?
Are you saying that the chefs at Yorktown do not put care and love into the food they're making?
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they're all lovely people. But when they call my order as order number 57 is ready, I don't feel appreciated. I'm sorry.
Now, you mentioned the selection at Romo's. Well, I have to disagree because Yorktown has a vast bigger selection than Romo's. Romo's has 5 different things.
I would say,
whereas Yorktown has a full menu to choose from.
Yeah, I would say Yorktown's more restaurant menu style, and Romo's is, it's got a specific,
But if you want restaurant style, you can go to a restaurant. But if you want Romo's, you gotta go to Romo's.
You could also go to Chipotle or Taco Bell.
Nah, who wants to do that, man?
No, what is your topic?
So the shuttle is by far the best source of transportation on campus.
Why would you? Why would you think that?
The hills suck, so if you don't like walking, obviously taking the shuttle would be much more convenient. And if you're a poor college student and can't afford your own car, and you need to get to Yorktown or somewhere else around campus in a quicker fashion, the shuttle is a perfect option for you.
And Dylan, what's your thoughts on that?
I agree with that. My counter argument is that I have a car, so why shouldn't I use it?
And also, the shuttle, you say, it takes you to different places on campus, but realistically, there's only one spot on campus that it stops, one spot at Yorktown, and one spot at Walmart occasionally that it stops at.
Well, say you have a car, but you're at Yorktown and you carpooled with some friends. You're hanging out at Yorktown. It's late at night, and you don't have a car to get back to your dorm that's on campus. The shuttle is there to save you.
Until 1 a.m., I believe. But, who's out that late?
That really feels like my fault, personally, for not taking my car to Yorktown.
Yeah, that's a you problem at that point.
And, you say that, the hills on RMU, the shuttle's a great option to counter those. I've never taken the shuttle to my class before. I don't really know.
I don't think it would.
Yes, I mean, that would be a great option. I've never figured out a way to make that happen, so I don't know.
All right, well, out of these 2 debates, I think I'm going to have, wow. They weren't really
2 great arguments right here.
They were interesting topics that, I don't personally agree with either one, but if I were to have to go with one of them, I do think the shuttle is probably a pretty good means of transportation here on campus.
Thanks, Trent. Now, Bailey, what did you think about the Romo's versus Yorktown debate?
See, I never had Yorktown, so I can really only say that Romo's is better because I have to stop at Yorktown sometime, though.
I'm gonna have to add the Yorktown. It is the piece of de resistance. Mwah. I absolutely love Yorktown, and I could have it every meal of the day, to be honest. And for the shuttles, shuttles are shuttles. They can only go so far.
But I did wish it stopped at Giant Eagle, maybe up near that little plaza, near Chick-fil-A and everything, but it doesn't.
Yeah. And the new year means new media releases to come. The Grammys were last night. David Daniel has the recap.
Bad Bunny, debí tirar más fotos.
An overwhelmed Bad Bunny warmed up for the Super Bowl by accepting 3 Grammys, including Album of the Year.
I'm gonna say, eyes out. We don't hate them. We love our people, we love our family, and that's the way to do it, with love.
Immigration was also on the minds of Song of the Year winners Billie Eilish and Phineas.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
And Best New Artist winner Olivia Dean.
I guess I want to say I'm up here as a granddaughter of an immigrant. I'm a product of bravery, and I think those people deserve to be celebrated.
Jelly Roll celebrated Jesus after winning a trio of trophies.
Jesus is for everybody. Jesus is not owned by one political party. Jesus is not owned by no music label. Jesus is Jesus, and anybody can have a relationship with him.
Talk about a trailblazer.
A lengthy in memoriam segment featured Reba McEntire's first ever Grammys performance. And all-star tributes to Ozzy Osbourne and to D'Angelo and Roberta Flack.
I feel like making love. Kendrick Lamar!
The night's biggest winner was Kendrick Lamar with 5 awards, including Record of the Year, giving him 27 lifetime, passing Jay-Z as the Grammy's most awarded rapper.
So I appreciate y'all. God is the glory. Love y'all.
In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Following the Grammy recap, here is our media picks of the week. Lana Del Rey's new and 10th album is set to release soon as of early 2026, hopefully February. The new album, Stove, is supposedly a country-themed album about her deep personal life. This album was originally supposed to be released in 2024 and then in 2025, but the title changes in the album's development process, she had to keep setting it back.
My pick of the week is the new Harry Styles album, Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally, coming out in March. I'm a big Harry Styles fan and have wanted a new album since his last one. It is his 4th album and he has had success with every album, and hopefully this one is just as good as his last one.
Coming up next, we have a second round of RMU Hot Takes.
Don't go anywhere, we will be right back.
When I first saw a turtle, my heart was full. Now I'm anything but lonely.
We have this deep connection, this heart connection.
He just wants to be close to you and part of your life.
Every day with Turtle is a perfect day.
When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer.
I think everything he does shows how much he loves us.
When we adopt a shelter pet,
we discover
they're a little bit of a lot of things,
but they're all pure love.
If I could go back and change it all, I would. I think I'm gonna miss you the most. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe it's just the little moments. If I could go back and change it all, if I could go back, I would. But I can't.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly and put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Worried about your friend, but don't know how to reach out?
You could say, how are you, or get a fake tattoo. You could ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR, it's all good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should.
Whatever gets you talking. Reach out to a friend about their mental health. Whatever gets you talking. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Welcome back to RMU Focus.
We're going to send it back over to Trent to hear what other hot takes RMU students are debating.
Welcome to the next round of contesters. Today I have the man that we believe is dating his backpack, Mr. Joey Dramasic, and the Jersey Shore Italian, Christian Kozak. Now, out of this RMU hat, you may pick your topics. Joey, what's yours?
RMU Hills are not that bad.
And Christian?
The calf should serve more ice cream.
Ice cream. Interesting. All right, Joey, why do you think the hills aren't that bad?
Well, I don't think they're that bad because, like, it's good exercise. Like, I'm not saying, like, people need their exercise and, like, what the hills are good for that. It's like, people don't want to go to the gym, be active or anything. You know, like, they should walk around campus. It's a beautiful campus. I mean, if you think about it, like wherever really you're on campus, there's going to be a hill. And honestly, it's beautiful. Campus is beautiful. So people should go outside, go on walks. They're already walking to class half the day, so why not just enjoy them? Enjoy the hills. Embrace the hills. It's a part of what makes RMU, in my opinion.
What do you have to say about that, Chris?
So first thing right off the bat, especially when it's cold out and it's winter, you don't exactly always want to be walking up the
Imagine
hills.
there's ice and you're trying to walk up a hill. I can't
walk
imagine that
around
going
it.
very well.
Walk where the grass is, or if there's snow, walk in the snow. Yeah.
Also,
ice is bad, but ice is bad anywhere. Ice is bad on flat surfaces. Ice is bad on hills. You're not going to avoid ice when ice is on the ground.
Yes, but also at the same time, it could also make some wear and tear on the car. You're also putting a lot of pressure on the gas when you're trying to go up these hills. So it could also, you know, it's just not great for the cars. It will cause more expenses later on. Also, in the morning, when you're walking up these hills to go to the CAF or go to your class, you don't exactly want to be walking up hills.
You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up somehow. In some way, those hills could wake you up. They're like, oh, I'm sluggish. Oh, I gotta walk up these hills.
So you're saying,
okay,
instead
wait,
of
hold on.
drinking
I'm
coffee
ready.
in the morning, you would walk up a hill?
Yes, coffee's terrible.
Whoa, I think that's a whole nother
Make that be
How
my
many
take.
energy drinks do you
Coffee's
drink a
terrible.
day?
Huh?
How many energy drinks do you drink
I don't have
a
one
day?
every day, but I have my fair share. But that's not the point. I think the hills are fine. The hills are good for this campus.
I'm not
for some people here.
Okay, let's how about we move on to the next one? Jersey, what was yours again?
The CAF should serve more ice cream.
All right, and why do you believe that the CAF should serve more ice cream?
All right, so one, I feel like I need to reword this a little bit.
Okay.
So what I mean by serve more ice cream, I mean more variety of ice cream. I feel like they cycle through the same ice cream every single week, the same flavors. It gets stale. It's almost like you're repeating yourself every single week.
I mean, how many ice cream flavors do you want to see total on that menu, like rotating weekly?
I at least want to see 32.
32 weekly.
Oh my!
That's what you're saying.
What are you talking about?
Is that including or not including weekends? Is that like a 7-day week?
32 things.
Well, enough to like cycle through it. The thing like once a day. Different flavors once a day.
Not many people on this campus care enough about 32 different flavors of ice cream.
Yeah, some people just want their simple ice cream that they get every single time.
Yeah, you can keep the vanilla and chocolate.
Here's the issue. Here's the issue with our CAF, and I love all the workers. I love the food that they make. They try too hard sometimes. They try to do the certain niche different food groups and stuff. When you enter that into ice cream, then they're getting into some trouble because their ice cream does not need to be too complicated. Ice cream needs to be simple. And that's it. Like whatever 32 flavors you're talking about, I'm sure half of them have some weird combination, some weird name to them that don't need to exist in the CAF, just period.
So, no, I'm just kind of saying that I feel like we see the same flavors every single day, week after week.
I mean,
I feel like I've seen the same at least 4 different flavors in that thing.
But sometimes.
Throughout this entire semester, the same one, and they only ever replace it if it's completely empty.
Yeah.
And I feel like they could, put what's in there in a different freezer and cycle through them a little bit. I feel like one lasts longer.
All right. Also, I see what you mean. So in this round of debates, I think if I were to agree with one more than the other, although I do want to see more variety in ice cream, I do think 32 flavors weekly is a lot. I'm going to have to go with the hills are not that bad.
Hey, Joey.
On to our next.
Well, that's all we have for you on this Groundhog Day. Thank you for watching RMU Focus.
We hope you have a great week ahead, and be sure to stay warm and stay safe walking up those hills.